Well, we should be live. I mean, if we're not, then I'm going to be really sad because there's 28 people waiting for me. There's an ad going to play. Oh, there we go, just in time. There was an eToro ad, and just before it started playing and ruined the professional flow of my unprofessional stream, I got it to stop, and there's the Windows notification, which just did the thing that I was trying to prevent. Ah! You can't see me. I'm here. Hello, everybody. Shut this fucking door. That doesn't need to exist. Let's turn the light on. Let's turn off the other light. This one here. And there we go. We're all set and we're ready to play some gaming. There's a phone ringing. I should probably get that. 1 second. Do bear with me. Of course, the moment I start streaming, the phone goes off. The house phone, no less. Hey. Shit, man. Sorry about that. Of course that happened, didn't it? Yeah. There we are. Picture. It was my mother's biological mother. My mother is adopted. But it's her actual, biological mother that called and was like, what's going on and all that stuff. And she's away, so I had to redirect her to her mobile as opposed to the landline. Unfortunately, that's what it is. It just had to happen at the start of the stream. But that is perfectly fine. We're playing Assassin's Creed. Why is the phone going off again? Hang on a second. Is it going off again? The same person. Jesus Christ! Called again, asking for my mother. Is she here? I said no, she's on holiday. Oh no, she's on holiday. I do remember. I'm a bit confused. That's all. Mother's just messaged. No, that's mental. Okay. Oh my god, what happened to your hair? Nothing. It's the same as it always is. It's just watered, I guess. At the moment, I use water to sort of put it down sometimes and it misbehaves. And and what I was gonna do, I was gonna go into options, and then graphics, and then find VSync. Where's VSync? That needs to be on. Turn that off. That off. I just don't need those on. God rays are fine. Ambient occlusion should be fine. Soft shadows. Nobody needs shadow quality. Fuck that. Just trying to get rid of that lag spike. Anti-aliasing, that'll do it. Just trying to sort it out. You understand? Okay, here we are. If that doesn't work, nothing will. Look at how absolutely filled with detail this is, though. Pointlessly so. It's just the grass. If I get another phone call in a minute from the on the landline going, "Hello, it's me again," I'll be a bit confused. Okay. Oh, cool. They're dressing up as anyone. What's that? I'm going to Comic-Con this Friday. Oh, good stuff, man. Have a fun time. Have a blast, you know? I don't know. I've never been to a Comic-Con before. I nearly wound up doing stewardship for the one in Manchester, courtesy of my mate Aiden, who said you should give it a go. But in the end, I was like, nah, you know what? I can't be fucking arsed. It was voluntary, unpaid stuff, and I was just going in to see a lot of stuff that I don't care for. So, you know, I guess I got off there, really. I would have done it, but it just seemed a bit close to the neck, well, close to the neck with it as well, because I was getting close to their deadline. I thought, you know what, they'll have their people by now, best not. Can't watch for too long, I'm starting my new job tomorrow. Oh, I'm currently on the hunt for jobs. Let me know how you managed it. That being said, you've probably got a much more impressive employment history than me. Come to Sweden sometime. Who knows what the future will hold, but I don't see myself on a whim going to Sweden for any reason. But if I do find myself in Sweden, I'll be sure to post about it on Instagram, I'm sure. Shut up. It's more like it. So this is a save that's got like 40% completion. So we have plenty of stuff to be doing. Where's that chest? Where's that pointless collect? Shut the fuck up. The Maroon Assassin. I don't care about the Maroon Assassin. I'm here to talk about this chest. Wherever this chest may be. Oh, hello boys. How you doing? Yeah, I thought so. This is mine. Why are they guarding a chest out here? That's my thought process. Like, surely to Christ, if you're going to guard a chest, don't put it there. Like, put it in like a treasury somewhere, you know? Then you don't have to allocate as many guards across the city to just standing in front of them like morons. But, you know, old game. Older game.
I'm here to warn you of danger. And I'm Welsh.
You all look the same to me. Why should I need your warning?
If Edward said that, that would have been racist.
I may have brought it on you.
This means you owe me. As it happens, I could use a man to help free some of my friends.
Slaves, you mean?
Brothers, warriors, the hope of the Maroon.
Doesn't sound like my business, mate.
I like how the music doesn't change.
All I need is for you to mingle with your countrymen. Listen to hints for where my friends are held.
Fine. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, so don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, I'd really appreciate that. Eavesdrop on the guards. I miss the Black Flag days. I should probably turn the audio up actually a little bit. Would you guys like that? Then we got a lot of sirs in this stream. Yeah, more than usual these days, as it turns out. I've got one for every 0.9 thousand. With getting a... well... no, it's more like one for every... yeah, it's more like one for every 1 point something. Yeah, one for every 1.27 or one for every 1.28 thousand. Sorry, my maths are a little rusty at the moment. Shit, I forgot. I'm not supposed to kill them. It's fine, I'm not here. Mr. Pirate Boy, that is me, that's my name. Do you like Finland? I'm indifferent to it in the sense that I don't care much. I mean, I don't have an opinion on every country going. That's not something that I actively have, you know. I don't go out of my way to go, you know what's a pretty cool place? Finland. But, yeah, I've got no reason to dislike Finland, that being said, so I guess so. If that's the answer that you're after.
Right, the warehouse. He's a slave. He's in Bilbo's. Not like...
Oh shit, they're there.
This through. Are you buying? I just lost me job.
Oh yeah, I forgot Assassin's Creed 3 and Black Flag introduced that eavesdrop on several people in one mission mechanic, didn't they? Where you had to go between them all. Well, it's not much of a mechanic, it's more of a structure. And, you know, you'd have to go between places and find people to eavesdrop on to gather pieces of information. They did it more in 3, to be fair.
Whatever for? I don't know. Make an example of, or some such. Well,
I love this game. Might play it again. Do that.
to do anything?
It's a fun time.
Sometimes examples just have to be. Hey, now isn't that just the truth?
Walls and ears, if you know what I mean.
Are we followed? We must warn the others.
They ran into each other.
You got the information I need, mate.
No! I've heard of your kind. Assassin, don't hurt me!
All I want to know is where this slave is. Do you know of anyone being held? Especially...
Please! Let me live! My wife and children!
Come on, then! Out with it!
Look near the windmill.
See?
Your
That's
monitor is
alright.
flat. Well, yeah, I guess so it is. I think I was 14 when Assassin's Creed Unity came out. Yeah, roughly same.
Pirate! Run for your lives!
Oh shit. Grip him then.
I haven't done you any wrong, sir!
It's one in the bollocks. You kicked him so hard in the nuts that he died. I mean, it's not impossible to kill someone from a very, very stern kick to the cock. Ugh. Sometimes you just have that awkwardly sort of mapped out place and it doesn't, you know, go how they planned, like that bit lift thing being there, you know? You're right, boys. How goes the day? Kick off with me, son. Ah, oh, stab him in the face. My favourite kill move ever. I love stabbing people in the face. Why wait for him to stand up? You've got a big axe for a reason. Use it to jam it in his belly, mate. These guys are just here for show. They're not actually useful. How's it going, ladies and fishy? See that, boys? At least I know that I'm not a lady. How you doing? I'd imagine it's Eddie, because I know that Sheps uses a different account, doesn't he?
I found your men. And I found where his brothers are kept. Help me release them.
No, mate. I've settled my debt. Meddling with slaves is none of my affair. I doubt there's even a Templar behind it all.
All affairs of freedom are assassins' affairs. What is your price?
What?
A man without principle must be moved by coin. How much do you need?
There is a key I'm looking for. Belongs to a set I've been stripping off Templars.
The Templar keys. I thought they'd been destroyed.
I'm not the only one who knows about them then.
If we find it, it's yours.
You have a deal. Let's go get your friends.
It doesn't lead to any money. It just leads to clothing. I don't understand why Edward cares.
The drunks and whores you called friends might help you now.
What's this? Only survivor?
That wasn't difficult. I have to run up to him and press B specifically to free him. It's fantastic.
Hurry, to my bureau.
I'm gonna switch on for a bit for I will be back. Use his own account. I use this account, so any bad shit that I do, I can say it wasn't me. Fair enough. That is an agreeable thing to be doing, I guess. I'm going to run to the next one.
Go to the Bureau.
How do they all know where the Bureau is? Are they specific slaves? There's one thing that I really did like about Unity. It's the ability to run, as you're running along, you can run up a wall from the angle like that. And you'd be able to climb like that, and it's much more fluid. Yeah, you had to kill them, didn't you? I knocked them out because I'm a nice man.
Thanks.
Meet me at the Bureau.
Well, that was easy enough. I love Black Flag, so damn fun.
Where to next?
That's enough.
Yeah, it sure is.
Grow fond of it.
Every time someone says Edward, I think they're talking to me.
What about the key?
The Templar.
But you answer to Eddie, though, so...
You will have your key next time.
No, Anto, there is no next time.
When you discover your conscience or admit how badly you want the key, there will be a next time.
I got an email saying that I was live on my channel. I was like, I hope so. You know? This place. Oh, they want to kick off, do they? Fair enough. I will oblige. For I am Edward Conway. No, Kenway. What's Conway? Where did that come from? I think I was trying to mash up his name then, and I came up with that, and it sounded like some other name. I'm sure I've heard it somewhere before, and I can't quite finger it. Break his leg. There you go. Kick his leg in and break it is what I call fantastic. This is and that started my descent into hell. Black Flag was one of the games you get on Xbox Games with Gold, was it? Ah, that's pretty cool. Assassin contract. Ooh, let's go do assassination bits. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. We've got 130 people here, and the like count is at 60 currently, so let's get to 100. That can easily be doable. Conway's the Builders. I wouldn't know. I'm sure I've heard it from somewhere, or I was trying to mash it up or something, but it just sounds like an actual surname. People call me Ed, we're in trouble for a formal setting like meeting the Prime Minister. Oh. That makes sense. Although, to be fair, politics would be right up your street at this point, considering it's all just a massive dick measuring contest. That sounded more gay than it was supposed to. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want to go down there. I want to do this. It's alright. I love you, Eddie, really. I won't tell anyone the measurements. Shit! In grade 1, me and my friend eavesdrop on conversation one time. We were listening to these guys. I tripped to the landing face first. On my face. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't think I ever tried to eavesdrop on conversations in year 1 because nothing... Well, when I was like 4 or 5, because nothing when I'm that age really matters. So I was like, I don't care. You can talk about what your favourite colour is. You can talk about how you're better because your dad's rich or whatnot, or whatever 5-year-olds do these days. I'm pretty sure now they just do flossing in the... I'm pretty sure it's just a community flossing match in the in playgrounds and things. But eavesdropping on conversations is not something that I'd consider to be a thing anymore. Well, it wouldn't be something that I'd do back then, is what I'm trying to say. I love the Arkham Asylum video. You should keep playing it. Yeah, it's just a case of it got copyrighted, which means I earned nothing from it, which means that while I'm searching for a job, it's not sustainable to keep making content on things that I know I can't earn from. Unfortunately, unfortunately, that's just how it is. But I will get that sorted out once I'm, you know, working
In company.
full-time somewhere or something like that. I'll be able to focus more on making content that I actually want to make, as opposed to just, you know, videos that I think people will enjoy. I can make videos that I enjoy just as well. Though, to be honest, I do enjoy making my montage videos. I like my little escape, and sometimes they're advertiser friendly. And on those days, I go get myself a pint. Oh, Jesus Christ, Edward! Want to go all the way over? Why are you ramming them into the furthest object from you?
It is too quiet. I do not trust it. There will be more. Thin them out before the next wave. Attack! Defend me! Keep your heads low! This will be easy. You took out so many already. Advance! The more of them you
Combro Fictions.
be in the next wave.
Oh yes, I love to thin the wave.
Retreat! Another wave from the east. This will be easy. You took out so many already.
Where's that bloody oh, it's behind me. Stab in the face. Oh, I'm over there suddenly. Okay, cool.
Glad you showed up when you did. I'm sorry I have no key to keep
Fishy
you
Kenway,
out.
grandson of Edward Kenway. Yeah, nah, none of that,
Whoever
please.
did this, I want to teach them a lesson.
The Templar's name is Kenneth Abraham.
His name's Kenneth. Just leave it at that and I will do the rest. Thank you.
We have held strong and will not be defeated.
Just call him Kenneth.
Let me devise a plan.
Yes. It is me, the lovely sir. Okay. Now I guess we'll find man. We'll do him in. And then we'll get ourselves a Templar key. This chat is behaving suspiciously well for so many people being here. I guess we sort of developed a community of recent, haven't we? Because we've had a good couple streams. We've had a good few, actually. And the chat is kind of tame. Of course, it's going to descend into absolute tomfuckery later. Because that's just what happens when you're fishy. You know, I do expect some key offenders to show up. Now, that's going to hurt. Ow. Yeah, just climb by using glass as a hand holder. Okay. Calm before the storm. Hey, Fishy, what's up? Maybe they're secretly plotting something. Do you think the people that have the time to shitpost in chats have the brains to plot something? That being said.
I have a plan, but it won't be easy. Abraham is well connected and his pockets are deep. But we have located a man.
The gun swords, in my opinion, are crap. Well, they're just like all the other swords. The ratings actually mean nothing because they're all just as efficient as each other. The only time where it actually matters won't matter because you'll always use counter kills or combo kills to defeat enemies, as opposed to slashing them, stopping, slashing them, stopping, slashing them, stopping. What is with you and not being stealthy, you absolute mental case? Look at you. I'd watch you from across the courtyards. Look at him, he's turning around. There's no way he doesn't see you. Tail the guards. I love a tailing mission. They're all identical. Are they wearing wigs or are they all just grey-haired men? I think they're wearing wigs because that was the done thing in pirate gaming.
The more the merrier. I've just come from the barracks and quite certain the new weapons shipments will end our maroon problem once and for all.
No, I could do with ammunition. Oh, that's all I can get so far. Have I not got any upgrades going on? I can create sleep darts, but I don't want to. Shit me. Okay, cool. Is that a craft? Oh, that's a shop thing. Cool, I'm just trying to remember the game. It's been a while. Is Black Flag still worth buying for PS4 in 2019? Yeah, if you haven't played it before. Locate the real target. There's only one real target, and his name is Gareth. No, his name's Graham. Ah, son, I see you.
The land is full of ore and fruit. We need the rivers as much as they do. Could we not say?
Hunter, how many years have we fought? Your men in the mountains with no weapons to speak of, and my army resplendent. And yet you live, and I die.
You lack the conviction to win.
Gonna post a pic in the Discord in a little bit. Oh dear God. Okay, that sounds excitingly worrying. I found the key on the man. Now I've got to escape. Come on, son. Come on, son. Fine. It was a waste of time anyway. That wink is ominous, Eddie. When Eddie winks, you know something's happening. And that thing is not always in the best interest of everyone's well-being. Or mental well-being. When do we move into the soggy biscuit portion of the stream? Nah. None of that, please. Imagine if we just did that. I don't understand why we play it as Hatham, then Connor, then Edward, then when Edward should be first. Because I guess Edward's story isn't really integral to the progression of Assassin's Creed as a narrative going forward. The modern day is set after Assassin's Creed 3, is my logic here, and it's the modern day story that they wanted to consider important. Therefore, they could go to any place in time. It doesn't necessarily have to be after the time periods that they went to, because in the modern day, it is after the modern day settings of the previous games. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean the modern day is any good in this game. It's not my favourite modern day go, and it's not terrible, right? It's not bad, but I'm not overly keen on it. But it is supposed to be setting up the future of Assassin's Creed as opposed to anything else. This is just the historical part that they need to explore for the plot convenience there, so that is what they did, I guess. So it makes sense. More sense than you'd think. It's never been something that's burned in my mind, like why do they do Edward after they did Assassin's Creed 3? Guess it was just more suited. A bit of soggy biscuit never hurt anyone. You got a point. Though, from someone who's never had to participate in soggy bloody biscuit. I'm going to assume that it would. Oh, they're not my problem. I don't want to locate the key holder. It's not my business. That's abscond. Soggy biscuit sounds like an innuendo. Yeah, Marcus, Google it. Not my peak recommendation, but Google it just the same. That's more like it. This isn't Minecraft, heck. Didn't have to be. This is fishy. I could play Minecraft, I could play Assassin's Creed, I could play Red Dead. I'd still find a way to bring my madness to the table. Oh, what the fuck? As if you actually Googled it. Hang on. What does Eddie telling you to Google something mean? It means do not Google it on pain of death. Well, not pain of death, but pain of mental scarring for damn sure. Yeah, Marcus will never be the same again. He was there like, this chat's relatively tame. And when everyone else is fine, it's one of the moderators who's getting everyone to do weird shit. You think Assassin's Creed Kingdom will be good? It's a good question. It's Ashraf Ismail and his team, I do believe. Now, don't quote me on that because I don't know the full details or anything like that. I don't know anything more than anyone else does. But if I am right, it will be Ashraf Ismail working on the next Assassin's Creed, because after Origins, there's no way they'd ship him off to anything else. Now, my point here is, he's a great developer. He's got a great team behind him. So I see no reason why Assassin's Creed Kingdom should be anywhere near as... I guess the word I'm going to use is nuts, as Odyssey was. You know, nuts in the wrong sense. Fishy is 18. No, I'm not. I'm not 18. Where's Chris the policeman? What? Chris is a policeman? How old are you? 6. I'm 6 years old. I was born yesterday. That doesn't quite account for 6 years old, does it? Who cares? I'm 6. 6 whole shining years. Game felt very depressing towards the end. That it did. Well, because it's emptier. It starts off with an atmosphere, like, you know, loads of characters and things, and that is Black Flag's biggest selling point as a Darby McDevitt story.
The simple fact is that woman is my secretary. Nothing more. Louisa, do as I say. Who's this? Oh, kill her.
Yeah, that wasn't difficult, was it? Yeah, well, it's kicking off Stormwise, isn't it now? Killers have to go and eat, but a good stream fishing, my bro, and I hope everyone enjoys their night. Yeah, you enjoy yourself as well, man. Take it easy. You know, I murdered a guy. You'd think that they'd be a bit more like, okay, maybe he's about some ways. As it turns out, nobody gives a flying fuck what I do. As long as they look busy, they're sweet. The ambient soundtrack in this game as well. Oh god, I love it. It's like Assassin's Creed 3 running around in complete silence. Assassin's Creed Syndicate is my first AC game. That's pretty cool. I hope you had fun with it. It's not my personal favourite going, but if you had fun with it, that's great. If it got you into the series, that's fantastic. I was doing my first was AC4. I'm subscribed to you. That's fantastic. Love your videos. I appreciate that. When do we get in the Infinite Fishy Goodbye compilation, by the way? Oh, shit. I'm fine. I don't know. When I can be bothered, I guess. What was I answering before? Yeah, everyone says my first AC game was this, that, and this, and that, and I feel really elderly just saying it was the first one. You know? But then again, what other reason would I care so much as to criticize Assassin's Creed on the daily? I mean, I don't do it daily, but I do it often. Look at the size of that moon. Not quite as big as the Arkham moon, which takes up half the sky, but you know, it's sizable enough, I guess. Ashraf got pregnant with the next AC game. I believe he's creative director on it, and that's good for him. Assassin's Creed 3 was my first Love Connor story. Fishy, do some ship battles. Go into battle on my ship. I like to go into battle. Okay, boys, how you doing? Don't mind me, yeah? Oh. I'll work for me. You were the only one with the franchise then. I mean, there were a lot of us back then. Most of us have been alienated since. Why I still bother is a mystery that even I cannot solve. The Great Detective Fishy. I think it's just a case of I know that Ashraf Ismail is still working on the franchise, and therefore I know that Assassin's Creed Odyssey isn't how Assassin's Creed is going to necessarily be from now on. You know. I have the faith that Ashraf Ismail knows that as much as he might respect Odyssey, he might like the direction of it in a way, I think he knows in his mind that it's not right for Assassin's Creed, and that his vision is probably the one that... And I'm sure he's got a vision, you know, for how he wants to make a game. Doesn't necessarily have to be a good Assassin's Creed game anymore. I just want a good game. And I know that Ashraf Ismail can more than deliver that consistently. So I'm very... I guess I'm happy that Ashraf is there, but you know, other people would have given up back in the Unity days because there was no assurance as to what was going on next. You know, is it going to get better? Is it not? Whereas now, I think with Ashraf on the team, it's just a no-brainer, isn't it? Deliver with Black Flag, you delivered with Origins. Those were under two different circumstances with different writers and all that stuff, which shows that you can deliver a consistently high-quality game. The rest of it, I guess I just look forward to finding out more. You get one good AC every 3 years, every 3 ACs now. Unity Syndicate. Unity was okay. I like Unity. Okay, I didn't like it on launch because I played PC and it was an absolute mess. But playing it back, I do like Unity. You know, it's a good time. It's a fun game. It looks good. There's a massive attention to detail. There's just a few issues, like graphical issues with the with texture pop-ins, with draw distance and things that wasn't properly balanced. The lighting might be a bit too intense in Unity as well, in my opinion. But on the whole, the game is fun when you get rid of the glitches. And the glitches are still there. People say, I never noticed them. That's because you weren't looking. If you look at the corner of your vision when you're walking through a crowd, you will see pop-ins. You will see all kinds of mental shit going on. All the people going, it must be me, but I didn't see any glitches in Unity. Listen, if send me an hour's clip of your gameplay and I'll spot every glitch every 45 to 30 seconds, you know? It is not difficult.
I meant nothing by it. Your eyes off me, cop. Destroy shake us. Keep on going.
Beyond that, I like Unity. Syndicate, on the other hand, I wasn't a big fan of it. I liked it. Oh shit, he's running off. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh shit. How did he get up there then, you goon? More like it. Ow. It's not good. I hate Lucy so celebrated as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had to retcon a reason as to why Desmond killed her. I think it was just the voice actress just wanted more money is the reason why they did it. That's the rumour anyways. I'm not sure if it's true. Because Assassin's Creed 3 story did seem to, not necessarily retcon things, that might not be the appropriate word, but it did seem to wing it a bit. Because they showed us nothing of the sort as to what Desmond said that he was shown before he killed Lucy. Just said, "You must kill her." Do. They might have had Juno's talking. They might have had Juno talking in very cryptic sort of messages that could be interpreted as such, but they never specified anything there. And how Desmond interpreted that from Juno's message doesn't make any sense. It doesn't necessarily make complete sense, but it doesn't make no sense either. If you get what I mean. I don't see Vikings ever being a good AC setting. Well, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Going to be one of those Odyssey-style MMORPG. Wish they'd let the Quebec team to deal with it instead of us, so they could focus on a better setting. The last thing I think Ubisoft Quebec needs is another Assassin's Creed game to work on. I think, as much as they might think that Odyssey's a good game, it's quite obvious that they are not built for Assassin's Creed as a franchise. They're not built for a flagship franchise. They want their own fledgling franchise that they can make however big they want. They do not want standards that they have to meet, so they have to make massively pointless, oversized maps just for the point of it, just for the sake of it, you know. What they need is their own franchise, their own IP, and I think they've got that now. So we don't have to worry about that. But the last thing that they need is to have to work on another Assassin's Creed game just to let us down again. And I'm sure they know it too. They're like, well, we didn't want to work on an Assassin's Creed game, but we had an idea, and we're going to do it. And then they got greenlit for that idea anyway. Yeah, well, Egypt isn't really good of an Assassin's Creed setting as well. But Ashraf made it work. Well, I mean, it was a good Assassin's Creed setting, because it was a fun little time, wasn't it? It wasn't necessarily appropriate for building stuff, but then again, that's slowly been weeded out again, hasn't it? I mean, you could argue that Syndicate and Unity, they had it, and Unity had good parkour in it. Syndicate's was not good because they had to use a rope launcher to account for the fact that the buildings were so far apart from one another in Victorian London when it comes to streets and things, meaning the rope launcher was essential for traversal, which means we had to use a gimmick as opposed to just the traditional parkour. And it was also very restrictive, which makes me think that eventually it was going out anyway. So Ashraf just worked with what he had, and it was fair enough. Origins was a fun game. That's all I care about. You know, all I know is that Ashraf knows what he's doing, and I trust him. They killed Lucy because Juno said so. She was a traitor and betrayed the assassins to the Templars. Well, she was going to, in lore. Yes, she was. But I don't think they'd fully established that that's exactly what they wanted when they were doing Brotherhood. I think that's something that they would... I think that's something that they figured out while writing through it. Like, yep, this is what happens. And it was honestly, it was a perfect retcon. It made sense if that's what it is. But Juno only alluded to certain aspects of liability and all that stuff. I can't remember what she said word for word, but it was something along the lines of, kill her. But I know that it was never directly hinted that she was a Templar or something like that.
I'm not here.
Let's hope Assassin's Creed is not Assassin's Christmas. No, I trust Ashraf. Come on, Ashraf. Do us good. If Ashraf is lurking in this stream, which I highly doubt, but if he is, do us good, monsieur. Even if what you're working on is not actually Assassin's Creed, just do us good. But I doubt that somehow. You absconded to the heavens. Indeed. Love your videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love my videos too. I wonder how it is that Ubisoft finds all these old shanties. They have something called the internet as well. You know, they like to troll the internet. They're quite a savvy bunch, and also they probably googled it, sea shanties, and came up with loads and like, right, okay, that's good. We can get these. Bully in the alley. You know what I'm looking for? I'm just trying to get Bully in the alley. Oh wow, that's an easy one. It's a full-on man of war that's just been struck by lightning. It's easy pickings for a pirate like me. I bet us don't have Bully in the alley yet. Let's have a look at inventory. Database. Documents. Shanties. Captain could. Good morning, ladies all. Blah 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 blah. No Bully in the alley on there, that'll be why I haven't found it yet. We'll go acquire that in a bit. It'll be alright, we'll figure it out. So it's my first AC game with Syndicate because I was the very annoying Jacob Fry. It's fair enough. Just a character at the end of the day, doesn't mean much. Oh, Spanish ship, my favourite. Who's ready for a bit of... Who's ready for a bit of death? Just about. Wasn't very nice, sir, was it? There we go, off he goes. By Jacob By. According to the Assassin's Creed 4chan account, I personally think that it was just to shut people up, but... Lower the wanted level. Assassin's Creed 1 needs a remaster. Yeah, well, I think they'll want to wait another few years and then just full on remake it for the next generation, but make it beautiful, because that would sell gloriously. Or they might want to. They're leaving it, which makes me think that it is the obvious one to remaster. The fact that they're not doing that makes me think, do they have something else planned for it? Obviously, you could consider that just a bit of a naive think, but it is worth thinking about, if you understand what I'm saying. Just seems unusual. They're remastering every game. Some of them that they don't even bother with. But they're re-releasing those, but they're not even touching Assassin's Creed 1. Do you Ubisoft will pay more attention to the modern day in the next Assassin's Creed? I don't know what that means. Oh, will they pay more attention to the modern day in the next Assassin's Creed? I don't know. Modern day is a different, like, team. Like, who writes the modern day is a different team to who makes the rest of the game most of the time. Apparently. It's a very shitty practice, but Ubisoft are known for whichever is quickest and most convenient, I do suppose. You love good old Greenie, Henry Green. Oh, what a character. I forgot he existed. It took you a moment, didn't it, lads? Henry Green was a fun character, I guess. He wasn't amazing, but he was a decent sort of character to be around. He was a character you can remember, I guess, though I completely forgot about him until just now. But besides from that, he's a memorable character. He says full well knowing that he was completely immemorable. Didn't even show up in the DLC, besides from a painting showing that he was in India somewhere. I never played the last Maharaja expansion for Syndicate. I just realised that. Probably because I never cared, but I should have done, shouldn't I? But it's just Syndicate, a load of kidnappings and all that. That'll just be what the missions are, and I'm not sure I want that. I'll make my own luck. I can't stand Greenie. Ugh. Gaming. But can Greenie stand you? Now that's a point. So yeah, I never played those through. I thought I might give it a go on like a stream at some point maybe. But I don't know that they got a different team working on the modern day timeline. It explains a few things. He's the man who clapped Evie Fry. I'm sure his brother loved that. Hey, what's this, Greenie? Assassin's Christmas. Hey, what's this, Greenie? Assassin Christmas? No, but I fucked your sister. Oh, no. Just imagining that. Oh, God. Give us a shout out, please. Harry Hutchinson, how you doing? Welcome to the good old stream. Apparently it's that simple these days. Just, you know, shout people out just like that, as me. It me! Come down then. I need this. It's me. If you want to check out Greedfall that's coming out in a couple of days. Yeah, I am going to probably play that. Obviously, there's a Discovery Tour for Odyssey as well. And there's also this other thing. I forgot what it was. It's also happening. Red Dead Online update. That's also on the 10th. Oh, God. There's a lot of streaming to be done that day. I've been thinking. Shall I do like a Greedfall playthrough? You know, like just play through the game. $3 from Milk Boy. Thought I'd donate. I really appreciate it. It's very helpful. Oh, that worked. Pretty sure the knife moved with his movement. You cannot escape a knife from Fishy. In today's episode of Fishy is an absolute arse kicker. Listen, everyone even cares about the modern day. It was one of the most boring things in the whole of Assassin's Creed. It never used to be. If you were like... If you played the games in order, like I played from 1 and went through from that. I don't know if you did, but maybe you're having a stance here. But my point is, when it was just Assassin's Creed 1 on its own, it was so full of like cryptic sort of messages and mystery. And because I followed it throughout the years, not knowing what would happen next and not having any way of knowing until the next game came out, I kind of got invested in it because it felt like it was going somewhere. And then it just didn't. And then it did become boring and uninteresting. And because it doesn't go anywhere, the entire thing, knowing going forward, is boring and uninteresting. And now, as much as I love the old modern day, whenever I play it, I feel like, yeah, this is going nowhere, though. So why do I not, you know, so why should I care, essentially, is what I thought. Captain Bumcrack about to get kicked in. Oh, there we go. Off he goes. Ah, he didn't die. Oh, shit. I'm just having fun doing nothing really worthwhile. I can run around the rooftops in Black Flag all day and have a great time. Where's Charles Lee? I just sued. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the subscription. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share with your friends, hit subscribe if you're new. That would all be really appreciated. Wish they showed what Ezio and Desmond said to each other. They didn't really communicate. Like, obviously they're communicating through time. Like, Desmond can't communicate with Ezio, but Ezio can communicate with Desmond through his own memories, which means the only reason Ezio ever spoke to Desmond was because he knew that Desmond was there, and he understood that Desmond would see this. So he said, Desmond, there's some things that you need to know, sort of thing. And then he told you all the stuff. And then I guess it's sort of that's the sync nexus between Ezio and Altair and Desmond in that moment in Masyaf. And that's why when Ezio sort of brought it all together there, Desmond went in and actually found out what he needed to know. That's what happened there as well. That's how I kind of figure it out. Obviously, I explained that very badly, but that's kind of the gist of it. But what he said to him was nothing really. He just knew. I just think he knew that he needed to do that in order to achieve the Sync Nexus. Because that's what Revelations is about. Getting out, isn't it? Requiescat Empache, Desmond. What do you want? Let me just reload my gun, yeah? Okay. Watch me slaughter your mate, eh? It's kind of hard to explain Assassin's Creed lore in English sometimes. Especially when you haven't thought about it in years because you thought it just made sense to everybody. But now it doesn't make sense at all, so I understand. Brandon, but I remembered that I've got quite a bit of homework due tomorrow. Always appreciate that, lol. What's the homework on? Tell us what the homework is. Maybe people here might know a thing or two about it. Yeah, man. As if everything just went weird then. Right, our controller's died. Let's pick up the other one. There we go. It's a cold controller. I love everyone, all the AC franchise except George Washington. What's wrong with George Washington? What did he do wrong? I don't understand what the problem with Greg Washington. Greg. George Washington, my guy. I'll beat the shit out of you both without a weapon. Punch in the balls. Knockout. Come on, do the thing. Fine. What I call gaming. Don't mind me, boys, yeah? He reacts quick. I love using the same kill move 3 times in a row. 3 different enemies. The first of which is outside and the second 2 are just in this courtyard. Very beautiful when you use the same kill animation 3 times in the span of a minute, isn't it? Come on, game. Let's not be doing any of that. Don't shoot me before I get up there. Oh. Yeah, you did not notice. Okay, cool. Fishy, Ezio's in chat. Did you want to say to him? What, anything you want to say to him? Not particularly. Why? Dylan Flood says fuck me, and that message got held back and I have no idea why. Dodging the use of the F-bomb there. Got this, son. Alright, let's go. Take the fast guy's knife. Yeah, I know. Take the agile guy's knife is usually what I do, but sometimes I just know that I don't care. You can always find an agile knife. Oh, they killed a man. Wow. They don't usually act this successful. What do you want? Is there anything that you've learned so far? That I'm a colossal arsehole, but you know, not news to be honest. Let's do the main mission here, shall we? Because we can. Ezio, you have big gay penis. Oh no, that's not nice. Why did that get held behind? No, that needs to be seen. That needs to be seen by all. Let me get that seen by all. There you go. That needs to be seen by all. Everyone needs to see that message. That beautiful message of just big gay penis. Okay. It's nice to... Big Dave's still here. Big Dave is a bot. He doesn't go anywhere because he has nowhere to go. He's here to do a task, so he does it. Because he's a bot. He doesn't exist. He's not a man. He is a bot. And we call him because he's called Big Dave, and it would be weird calling it an it. Call him Big Dave, and he's a happy boy. Everything is permitted. I always look at Big Dave and go, he feels like an extension to myself. You know.
Jesus, Ade, what the hell happened here?
You happened here, Edward. The damage you caused 6 years ago has not been undone.
I'm not an easy man to call a friend, am I? Is that why you're here?
To fight beside a man so driven by personal gain and glory is a hard thing, Edward. And I have come to feel the assassins and their creed a more honorable cause. Have I been unfair?
No. For years I've been rushing around taking whatever I fancied, not giving a tinker's curse for those I hurt. And yet here I am, with riches and a reputation, feeling no wiser than when I left home.
I love this scene.
Yet when I turn around, look at the course I've run. There's not a man or woman that I love left standing beside me.
There is time to make amends, Captain Kenway.
Mary. Before she died, she asked me to do good by her, to sort out the mess I made. Can you help me?
I'm naked. That's great. Enjoy that. Which AC game should I play? This one. No. Yeah. Okay. That's a good one.
Something in your bearing that gave her hope you might one day fight with us.
Aye. She told me.
And what do you think of our creed?
It's hard to say. For if nothing is true, then why believe anything? And if everything is permitted, why not chase every desire?
Why, indeed.
It might be that this idea is only the beginning of wisdom, not its final form.
That's quite a step back from the Edward I met here many years ago.
What ship, Ben? What ship?
Bit of
What do you
nostalgia
think?
coming from this.
It'll take some getting used to.
The second attack this month, I should have moved this village long ago.
I brought all this upon you years ago, but I will stand by you now.
It will take more than a few favors to call yourself a true assassin, Edward.
One thing at a time, mate.
Rope dart. No. Cool.
Only to attack once more. Come.
Reach the shore. We must do the deed. to the beach. It is kicking Muck off. That's pretty funny. He died right in front of me. Didn't notice. Cool.
¡Esa rata está a tiro! ¡Chupino, gimme!
Punched him in, didn't I? Yeah, I'm stabbing thing next to you. Goodest of buys. Well, I'm out of rope darts. Let's see if I can rectify that. Does any of these men happen to carry rope darts? Well, I must know. I wouldn't imagine they would, but in case that they do. Why is this lawless place abandoned by all mods? It's doing alright, to be honest, so relax. Oh, there's one guy shouting Lee. So I'd imagine that's because some man is about. Oh shit. Well, I nearly got it sorted there. Stop the Spanish assault. The endless Spanish assault. Because if you don't do anything, it just becomes endless. It's funny. Look at this button mash combat though. It's too much fun, isn't it? I love the one-handed sword, just, I wish you could equip these in your inventory. It'd be much more convenient than having to disarm every time. Like, you can really just rack up bodies. Let's actually get the job done, though. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Will you play Greedfall? Probably. A lot of people are asking me to, which means that it's in demand. So the answer is probably yeah. I see no reason not to. case of which platform to get it on. Well, this is a great time to finish the mission because I'm about to get shot. I cannot find AC1 on Steam.
And once more, you have our thanks, Edward. You are welcome here.
Thank you, sir. I'll rest here for a time before setting out, if I may. How's her child?
She is a strong woman, but not invincible.
Look at this water. It's nice water, isn't it?
Edward. I'm sorry for your loss.
If I'd stayed in prison, they'd have taken him from me. He'd now be alive. Maybe this is God's way of saying I'm not fit to be a mother yet. Carrying on like I do. Cursing, drinking, fighting.
You are a fighter, aye. In prison, I heard stories of the infamous Anne Bonny and Mary Read taking on the King's Navy together. Just the pair of you.
It's all true. Anne would have won that day if Jack and his lads weren't passed out in the hold from drink. Everyone's gone, aren't they? Mary, Raccoon, Touch, all the rest. I miss them so. Rough as they were. Do you feel that too? All empty inside?
I do. Devil curse me. I do.
Yeah, good time. Jack Rackham is the best character in any game ever. Yes. He's funny as fuck, but you know, he gets annoying really. He's rapidly annoying, let's be honest. And he's just tweeted a photo of his hot wings with a can of Relentless and a bottle of Desperados. Honestly, I don't know what to think.
That fixes Torres and Rogers. Telling me Roberts won't be near any city. Might take months to find him.
For years. But you're a man of talent and quality, Captain Kenway. I believe you will find him.
And if you're at a loss, don't be afraid to call on your quartermaster for aid.
Quartermaster! What's our present course?
Due west, Captain, if it's still Kingston we're sailing for.
It is indeed, Miss Bonny. Call it out.
Weigh anchor and let fall the courses, lads! We're sailing for Jamaica!
Look at this man just running about. Looking great. Reach your target location.
I've barked louder, and to men twice as rough.
Tending bar at the old Avery, you mean?
Among other places. And I sailed with Mary and Rackham for a time, remember?
Of course.
Mary did most of the captaining, Jack did most of the drinking.
Did Mary... Did she ever tell you who it was that fathered her child?
It was a young fella. Sailed with us on that last voyage. Poor lad was killed fighting beside us. The only man not too drunk to stand up for himself.
There was so much about her I didn't know. I called her a friend. But was I one in return?
She thought the world of you, Edward. I've no worries about that.
Well, that's good to hear.
Now we can double back. So there's no point in just dragging along. I wanted to hear that interaction because I never actually paid attention to that bit. Honestly, isn't that great? No, I don't see any argument from me. Racist Creed 4. Blackface. What? Odyssey is a really terrible game. I wouldn't say terrible, but I'd just say depends on what stance. As far as Assassin's Creed is concerned, yes, it's abysmal. But on the whole of games, I wouldn't say it's good, but I wouldn't say it's terrible. I'd say it's a game that you can play. It's not unplayable. I have 100 hours that testify to that. Well, I wouldn't testify to that. Well, yeah, they would testify to that. That's the right word, isn't it? Yes. Caber's Ruins. Leave me be, Sharkington McPissface. Need the bucket. Need to poop buckets. Odyssey is a game of shit as well. It just bores me. It's not a great game. It's just not good at all. That's where I put it. I'd say bad game, sure, but hardly the worst thing that I've ever played. Oh shit, an eel. Oh Christ, where'd you come from, you little cock-nosed piss face? Get off of me. Don't chomp out the next retard who swims this deep. Odyssey has so much grinding that I hate. Yeah, people go, it's not a grind though, it fucking is. Have you played this game? It's a grind. Oh, Christ. Why is the water suddenly having gusts in a certain direction? It doesn't make much sense, does it? Let's be honest. Oh well, it's a waste. Let's go back. You think there should be an AC1 remake remaster? Yeah, I've answered that question almost every time I streamed Assassin's Creed, to be honest, and I agree, yeah, there should be an Assassin's Creed 1 remaster of some capacity. Syndicate and also don't reach the caliber of the other games in the series. Nah, I don't think caliber is the right word for Assassin's Creed. A game franchise that's had its ups and downs, but it's, you know, it's not just exclusive to Syndicate and Odyssey. I don't think Odyssey holds itself to a standard that anyone should be particularly proud of. And I don't think Syndicate holds its integrity as an Assassin's Creed game too strongly, considering it takes the piss. But on the whole, there are worse things that Ubisoft have done. I don't know if there are, actually. Are there? Besides from what they've done to Assassin's Creed? Oh no, they're Just Dance. It's not my favourite thing ever. Then again, I can't dance, so that would make sense. There's a temple down here. Who built a temple down this far deep? You reckon? So is that just a product of... This is not a shipwreck, let's be honest. Is that just a product of time? It's just become a sea? It's become deep underwater? Kabar ruins. Return home. I don't care about 100% in... Anyways, let's get some oxygen. I want to explore that a little bit there. Oh, I've been down here, it's fine. Oh shit, another reel? Really? What's your favourite AC game? Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, depends on the day really, but Assassin's Creed 2 I guess, being the introduction to it all. School can eat Assassin's Creed Odyssey. You what? Well, I guess I do look forward to the Discovery Tour, but that's just me. Oh, what time are we on? What time are we on? You have the Platinum Trophy for Black Flag? No. This is one of my many saves. This is my... I'm on PC anyway, but you know, it's one of those ones. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of tired. I don't know. I've had a long. Well, I guess I've had a long day. I'm feeling tired. I can't explain it. What is here that needs to be done? Oh, that worked. Well, that's how you do it. It's that, isn't it? It's assassination contract that's based here, but not given here. What can you do? I guess I don't really care much. You only get to that point where you're playing a game and just think to yourself, you know what, I don't want to be doing it anymore. Sitting here playing gaming and doing bits. Making us up. They need to make an Odyssey Black Flag remaster. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah. Tell you what, Ace 2 is still one of the best games I've ever played. It's up there for sure. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like on the stream before we wrap up anyways. So, yeah, I'll sleep like a cat. There you go, have a kip. Lovely kitten sleeps. It's fine. F in the chat, boys. You dead? I died. Yeah, I died indeed. How far back is this stream? I wonder if I have a look, see how far back the stream actually finds itself being. Out of sheer concern for shit. Yeah, but do leave a like on the stream. That'd be wonderful. Wonder if Fadia is already an assassin. Who's Fadia? Am I missing something? Have I forgotten about something? I'm confused. I think we need another Templar AC. If you haven't left a like on the stream, go ahead and do that. That'll be fantastic. And then we'll get to as many as we can, and then we'll be happy. And my rooks. We need the rooks. I see what you're saying, Evie Fry. We need the books. Well, what? Well, what do you mean the books? The rooks. You're mental. Thank you. You right, son? How's it going? We're sorted. We did the deeds. AC Syndicate has the gang for no reason. Oh no. But I mean, I wouldn't say no reason per se. It's, I guess they just wanted to tell that kind of story. They wanted the gang there for purpose. I never actually used the gang while playing the game. It was just there when it needs to be there, and like your gang brawls and all that. But beyond that, I didn't bother to use my gang recruits who you could find along the streets to go, hey, let's kick the shit out of this guy. Because I thought, I don't need to. I am Assassin Christmas Incarnate. I can do this myself, you know. I thought, in fact, you are just hindering my fight. So in the end, I just sort of not bothered with the gang. Never saw a point in them. But they were there for... I get what you mean by they were there for no reason, but they were there for plot, I guess is the best way to explain it. Fuck it, I can't be arsed catching it. You're right there, lad. I must abscond with your money. Goodest of buys. What are you going to do? Nothing, you little wetbag piece of shit. Finish the game without claiming London, couldn't you? No, you did have to. Yeah, you had to in Sequence 8 do it all. You could literally finish the game by doing it all early, though, I do believe. Which, or is that just another myth that I never bothered to exercise? Either way, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just the fact that it just seemed like it was just a nothing game, Syndicate. It was just there. It was just there for the sake of being there and all that bits, and I was not pleased. I mean, nowhere near the degree of non-Assassin's Creed nonsense that Odyssey was, but still, in hindsight, it wasn't the most agreeable of experiences. I enjoyed the game for the first time around primarily because it was like Unity without glitches. But when I started to look into the actual issues that Syndicate had, I go, oh, Jesus Christ. First time around, you don't go, oh, what? I was just like, this is mocking me, is the second time I felt. As the general vibe was that. As a fan. And then with Odyssey, I'm like, well, they're known for doing it before. You bet. That's the mindset I'm going to go in with now, and I just feel like they were taking the piss all the way through. I just killed your mate. Jesus Christ, you moron. Let's get some likes in here, shall we? If you haven't left a like on the stream, you know what to do. Ow. That split second before I got to him. I wonder what films are on Sky Cinema tonight. Because I'm kind of feeling a film before I, you know, kit. I haven't eaten either. I should get some food. That'll be easy though. Just tee up that curry. Away I go. Actually, no. I've got something else I need. I'll figure that out. So I'm talking to myself now because I'm hungry and tired. I'm not sure which takes, you know. The Syndicate Easter egg for World War I. Yeah, I remember. That was cool, but I don't know what the point was. It's just like a DLC without actually being a DLC, except it's just part of the base game that does not make sense. Besides from here's another sage, here's a bit of story that you already knew, and now whoever you're supposed to be in the modern day has reason to know it too. This is why you don't kill off Desmond. Removes pointless filler plot. Stop watching me on my merry way. Why is that? That was a knockout, wasn't it? Let's be honest. That would have smashed his spine into pieces. That would have absolutely obliterated his back, you know. That would have destroyed. Sea shanty was that? Please be bully in the alley. 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 The dead horse. You know, nothing could be more fitting than that one. Why is there throwable knives in Black Flag? It's just the one if you disarm those guys that just have the knives, the agiles. And then you can throw it like this. He just saw me pull up and fucking punch him. It was great. Pick up your mate's sword. How disrespectful of you. I did these boys in, didn't I? Don't suck a man's penis. Why are you chatting shit in the chat though? That's what I want to know, my friend. Is now disappointed it isn't the one he wants, lol. Yeah. No, it's more the fact that a dead horse. It's the saying. It's the saying beating a dead horse, which pretty much sums up my YouTube channel. So, I found it stupidly fitting. I was disappointed that it wasn't Bully in the Alley, because we need Bully in the Alley to help me, Bob. Right, boys, it's me! That was rather useful, wasn't it? Let's be honest. Kick off, then. Where did you come from? Stop it! I think this is a good way to conclude. I don't know. This feels kind of right. I'm now skinned. Did you stand there and not abandon your post? Oh, you cheeky buggers. I have something called a rope dart, son. I should have probably just followed him straight, let's be honest. Definitely should have followed him straight. Because now I'm down a well. He's gone. He's long gone. Yeah, he's gone. He's fine. I guess it did the job. I find it funny how they ragdoll when you kill them when they're in midair. They just drop. They don't continue with their jump and the power that they put in, they just drop. Ah, Christ. Well, I think this is where we're going to conclude for today, because I'm tired, I want to eat, I need to sleep, all those... Well, I want to eat and then probably watch a film and then sleep, because that's me. I will probably, you know, get cracking with some more content like tomorrow or something, because I have to, don't I? It's just part of who I am. But, yeah, I might stream some more Assassin's Creed or something. It's been rather successful tonight for a 1 hour 45 stream. We've gained a few subscribers. I gained like 40 between starting and finishing, which is great. So thank you all for coming along to this stream. I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already left a like, let's go ahead and do that. That'll be really cool and I really appreciate it. Yeah, be sure to subscribe if you want to as well. Share the channel with your friends. If you want to support the channel further, and head over to the Patreon. There's a link in the description. Only if you want to. Don't feel forced to. But even still, I'd really appreciate it. But I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me ramble about it either way. And I guess I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, good night and farewell, my sweet sirs.